Beautiful souls, love reading time. Okay, so I have got someone that is healing from a breakup, from a separation. I feel like it could be quite a don't know what I was going to say there. I meant to say toxic connection. I think maybe I was going to say toxic connection, perhaps. Yeah, so healing from something that I feel could have been quite toxic. Might be healing from addictions in your life as well. But there's a lot of healing taking place. But the exciting bit is I feel like there are options for you. So, you know, you might just be going out and having some fun, or, you know, potentially a new person as well with that Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitational meetings. So you might have just met someone out of the blue, might be meeting someone, you know, in the coming days, which I think is really beautiful. So I've got a few things here as well. So I've got overthinking. So I think when it comes to the healing, the breakup, you know, I think there might be silent treatment, feeling abandoned, going on 11:11 on the timer, or 1:11. Really overthinking, playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. So maybe, you know, going over things to a fault and it's causing problems for you. It says patience, some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. So maybe there's, you know, been a lack of communication with the person, and, you know, maybe there are lessons to be learned before. If I think there's someone else here. I've got third party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. So third party can be lots of things. It can be another person. I'm not seeing that here. Or this can be like just people interfering, you know, like friends, family members of your person could have just, you know, really stuck their opinion in when it comes to your connection. I think the person that you separate for is wearing a mask, but I think you've mirrored each other and maybe like coming together, like triggered, you know. And we have these wounds from childhood trauma, and sometimes, you know, it being with someone, and when things start to get serious, they trigger those wounds, and it's hard for people to deal with. So I definitely feel like you have, or you're going to have, many options, which is very exciting. Be careful of one of these options, because you've got gold digger. They want your money being used. So maybe, you know, the toxic ex, or you know, one of the people coming in is a little bit like that. So just be mindful of that. We've got the breakup cards, which I've already pulled. I've got air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, your person, or your person coming in. Could be, I feel like that one. It's going to be lots of date nights, I feel. So we've got earth sign as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you or your person, sun, moon or rising. Yeah, I think there's a lot of intimacy when it comes to that air sign, whether that be, you know, the past person, or it could be someone around you struggling with their sexuality at this time also. Right, so we've got water sign as well. And bearing in mind I said many options, so it could be you, past person, person coming in, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Could be the third party that interfered as well. It says give it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow. But I just feel like people are going to be wanting date nights with you. So I've got my birdcage card come out, and this can represent possessiveness, codependence, clinginess, you know, jealousy, controlling. It might be that, you know, your person was a little bit like that, you know, perhaps you could have some of those tendencies that need healing, and maybe that's what that, you know, patience meant as well. I see a telephone conversation from that person that's possessive. coming through. So I feel like they might be studying as well. You might be at college or university or studying, you know, outside of work, or I feel like there's going to be a real sort of point of recognition in your life. Like maybe, I don't know, you get a university degree or college certificate, or I don't know, maybe you're training for a different job, but I think there's going to be something significant coming up for the right collective. 24th of June, 26th of April could be important dates, memories. I'm seeing some letters here as well. L-I, M and W could be important. Initials. There's definitely a phone call coming from the person that I've got here as possessive, so just heads up on that. But you're like moving on, you're going away from this, you're on your life's journey, you're going to get lots of options coming in. You may already have. I don't think for the right collective, like I think this person's still on your mind, but I think you're there now, you know, moving on. I think come August time, like if you've been having difficult times in your life as well. So did I say August? I meant to say autumn. If I said August, that's important. Maybe it's birthday memory, anniversary, you know, special memories around that time. Or coming up. We're not in August yet, are we? So yeah, so I love this. I'm hearing wine tasting with that card. Maybe you went to a wine tasting lately. Testing, well, it's testing, isn't it? Wine tasting recently, or you're due to go to one, or you like wine, or got something about wine. Maybe you just like wine. This is beautiful. Life's going to be really, really different for you in the next few weeks. There's going to be a lot more fun, a lot more, you're going to be a lot more moved on, a lot more in a better place. And I think there's going to be something new coming in for you, someone new coming in for you, you know, whether you've got 2 or 3 options or just one. I feel like there's a new love opportunity that will come in. And funnily enough, I said that August, didn't I, in a few weeks, so that could tie in with that. You know, we're in June, aren't we? So yeah, maybe August time, someone lovely is going to come in for you. I've got the initial V as well come through, and 3rd of the 2nd, 28th of the 3rd, 23rd of the 8th, 23rd of the 3rd as well. Could be important dates, memories, birthdays. I feel like, you know, just take that new perspective, like go with the flow when this comes in for you, because this is going to be beautiful. Yes, you are going to get a call. You're going to get a phone call from that person. That's up to you. You know what you do. But there's something beautiful coming in, and please don't just shut it down, because, you know, even if you like feel like, oh, I don't know, like, and this person might already have arrived in your life. I'm not sure, this is unknown territory, like just go for it, because you never know, and you don't want to ruin your own happiness and get in your own way over something. There's going to be a real feeling of fun, freedom, high vibe, success, high perspective coming in, which I think is just beautiful. I'm going to go to part 2. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, my website's on my profile. Also on my Linktree, got Buy Me a Coffee. I'm doing Buy Me a Coffee service. It is 1 question, 1 coffee, 2 questions, 2 coffees, so on and so forth on my Linktree. Or if you'd like to just buy me a coffee to thank me for my energy, it's all on my Linktree. Love and light. Going to part 2.